Hello everyone, my name is Mr. No King. Welcome on back to Let's Play Pokemon Y. In the last episode, we got here to Lavalier Town and explored a bit. But between episodes, I did do something different. I'll throw out footage up on screen here. I forgot that somebody mentioned that there is actually a Pokemon that I really wanted here on Route 14. And it's actually not only like a Pokemon I really want on my team, but it was actually a Pokemon that's probably one of my favorite Pokemon from the entire series in general. And why I would consider my favorite pseudo-legendary. That is Gumi, actually, the Pokemon of Gumi. And so if you don't know, he actually evolves into a Goodrilla, which is just one of my favorite legendaries of all time too. And it's just a very fun Pokemon to have. Now it does evolve at level 40 into oh my god, is it Goozilla or Goo, obviously? But I did give him the nickname of Gooey here. I only took like 2 or 3 Pokeballs to catch him too. It wasn't that difficult, luckily. He's got a pretty high catch rate, honestly, of 45 with a base Pokeball, which is actually pretty high, honestly, in general. But yeah, here he is. And I did do some farming here, which I don't know if I'm going to throw up any footage of that. But the farming, I just did 3x speed for a while and just kept on killing low level things with Stompy. But here he is, front of the team, gonna try and get him some levels. Now the funniest thing about all of this is he's actually going to be absolutely useless for this next gym that we're going to be doing this episode. But like I said, I wanted to do a little aside there just to explain and why I have Gooey. I did do some consideration. I was going to get rid of Charizard, but Charizard's kind of my main fire type right now with very limited dragon type moves anyways, so I figured I'm going to keep him on. And I did actually end up getting rid of Lucario, unfortunately. I really wanted to show Lucario because he's such a big part of this game. But Goozilla and Gumi, the whole Gumi line being a pseudo legendary, I kind of wanted to show more of, because I do want to show a lot more of the Pokemon from this generation in this game, because there's not many of them, but they are all so fantastic and so much fun to use. Well, with that being said, I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to go and take on the Lavalier City gym here, which is a fairy type gym. So let's go ahead and take it on. Oh, I forgot about this gym's aesthetic. Oh my god, I forgot. This is such a cool aesthetic. Man, I've forgotten about this game so much. Well, howdy, Mr. Pouty. What do you mean by that? What's new, future champ? Oh, not much. This here Lavalier City Pokemon Gym has some truly confounding conundrums. The first shocker is this here is a fairy type gym. Bet you've never seen one of those before. That's true, we haven't. The second shocker is how you get around. Hop on one of those warp panels and off you go. Well, that's not new. That's literally just you know, that's been used in almost every Pokemon game now that I think about it, like Pokemon Silver. Now, this is kind of like a dollhouse though, which I think is really cool. It is aesthetically really cool. And you can see it when it kind of zooms out here. But I do not remember the way to get here. I'm probably gonna forget along the way. Luckily, I do have so many full heals here, which means I probably won't have to go back. I think I bought 50 full heals. So as long as my Pokemon don't die, which I think I've bought 20 revives anyways earlier, as long as my Pokemon don't die, I shouldn't really have to go back to heal up at all, which was probably the best move I ever made. So this here is our first fairy type, Dedenne, which I didn't even realize was a fairy type, but let's see if we can use Body Slam as well. You're using Charge Beam, my dude? That's an electric type. It's not even gonna be super effective. Yeah. Let's go. Let's see how much. I don't think he's gonna do a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to swap out here. Unfortunately, I'm gonna swap out to Stompy here just to use Bulldoze on this thing, because it is partially electric as well, which is gonna be super effective with Bulldoze here. That's the problem with Gooey right now, is he's not very powerful, and I'm not gonna really be able to use him for quite a while here. I probably will do more off-screen grinding with him here. But like I said, by the time, oh, you little rat, aha. You know, I would say that sucks, but that's perfectly fine as well. I don't think Gooey's gonna get any XP for this though. But why would she throw out a Azumarill? You threw out a water type, and I threw out a grass type. Not even what? What was your end game here? Oh, Aurorus grew at level 42 though, and Lizzie grew at 45. Gumi has been leveling up very slowly though, so I'm gonna switch Pokemon out. And no. I want to throw out Gooey because I'm trying to get Gooey as much XP as I can right now, because he really needs it. Because at level 40, he'll become kind of useful with his first evolution here. So let's just go ahead and keep him out as much as we can. Now, she shouldn't have any more Pokemon to switch to, so now that we got Gooey, I'm just gonna switch right back to Stompy and Bulldoze his ass right into next week. Whoops, didn't mean to swear, but yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. And then just like that, we got our first gym Challenger down. Well, we will after I use Bulldoze, I should say. Do not use Charge Beam, dude. You know, Stompy, once again, I just want to point out, is like one of my favorite grass types. Not even just from this generation, but just in general. Like any other game that has a grass type that's not like a starter always seems to be very underwhelming. Like you have like Weeping Bell and junk, and like Gloom, which is more poison than that. What's the second generation? Like second gen really didn't have anything good for like grass type though. So it's like, yeah, like it really didn't have much in any generation. But like this one, like I love like the Skiddo, whatever you call them, the Skiddo line is so much fun. By Furry Sewed Girl, what is that? Oh man, look at that. There we go, our first actual straight up furry type. You know, the only thing I know about this Pokemon though, unironically, is like I know it from what do I want to do? I'm going to throw out Lizzie for this just because it's my strongest Pokemon. But I remember me and my friends got into a Pokemon card game for a very short time. And I'm talking like actually playing it, not just collecting cards. And I remember doing that. And I got the Xerneas, you know, line of cards, which was all fairy based. So I was just like, okay, let's try our Fire Pledge, our new move we got. Let's see what it does. It's not bad. It actually does a good number of damage. A good number of damage, yeah. Good English as well. Yeah, let's use Fire Pledge again. Fire Pledge and Water Pledge are actually very strong moves. Fire Pledge won't be that useful without having a water type to back it up here. So that's why I said as soon as we get like into like dual battles will be fantastic. I wasn't want to learn Acrobatics. This is actually a good move, isn't it? Let me see. User Nimble strikes the target. If the user is not holding an item, this inflicts massive damage. Yeah, I'm gonna learn that. That's a good flying move too. Let's get rid of Ember. We've had Ember on Talonflame for so long, but yeah, I'll just get rid of his like fire flying plate, honestly, and that will probably make it worthwhile here. All right, let's see here. Yeah, unfortunately leveling with Gooey has been very slow, so I'm gonna have to probably do some off-screen grinding here. Do we just look like a bunch of dolls in the dollhouse? I still love this gym. This is probably one of my favorite aesthetic gyms in like the entire like franchise. And Klefki, a new Pokemon. Oh, it's not new. That's from Black and White. Oh my god, what am I saying? This generation's version of this was the sword one that I showed you guys, which I love the sword one. And honestly, I used to hate Klefki. I used to hate these Pokemon, honestly, back before I met my fiance. I used to think like they were kind of dumb. But like after like hanging out with her, and like actually kind of like playing more Pokemon with her as well, I really come to like understand and enjoy like these like kind of designs of like Klefki and like the sword one. I just think they're so fun and just like they are really imaginative, honestly. Like a bunch of keys, like they are just the really fun Pokemon to use. Now the reason I'm using Cookie here is just I feel like I haven't used him a lot, and he is a very good Pokemon. Talonflame is a fantastic Pokemon and absolutely worth putting in your group. He's probably my favorite flying Pokemon that you can get in the entire series, and Gooey's level 35, might I add. He's probably the best flying type that you can get in the entire series, just because he's got like a secondary type to him, not just flying, you know, like how P-Devil is flying. Well, I think Staraptor's flying dark, so that's a little different, and Murkrow is too, but those aren't like the flying types off the generations, you know. So, oh, here we go. So wait, Dragon Breath should be effective against this because it's part psychic, isn't it? Or is it the other way around? Oh, this might be the other way around. I may have really messed this up. Yeah, I really messed that one up. Never mind. What would I want to use against her? So Slippy has a dark type move, doesn't he? So let's go with Slippy then, yeah. Yeah, come back Gooey and go Slippy. All we want to do is get you some XP here, pretty much. And Slippy looks like he's gonna level up from this as well. Man, that was intense. That was intense for just a simple move. Man, these battles are taking so much longer just because of the simple fact that I want to get Gooey as much XP as I can. Oh man, Lick almost actually defeated, took her down one hit. I've never seen Lick be that strong, because Lick in general just isn't that strong of a move anyways. So it's actually kind of impressive to see it take down that much health. But let's go ahead and Lick her one more time. You know, Lick and Greninja, honestly, is like just like a perfect thing. Like I don't even know how to put it. It's like the perfect combo of like Pokemon and move to know. Like it's like obviously with no Lick, like it's freaking Scarf is its tongue. Bramble. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get Gooey back out one more time. Get him as much XP as we can. Because this is take us back to like when we played Pokemon Silver, dude. I'll tell you what, Gramble. Yeah, except it's the evolved version, dude. Yeah, okay, let's see. Gramble. What do we want to use? Let's use Slippy because we have a fighting type, which will be super effective against normal, won't it? I hope that's how it works. Because we can use Smackdown, baby. Smackdown. You know, freaking this morning, Daisy. Oh, wait, this isn't... Oh, no, this is a rock. This isn't even a fighting. Oh, my God, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Who knows fighting moves? Well, you know, Lucario knows fighting moves. But Lucario is no longer here. Let's see if Lick does anything. Lick does not do anything. Oh, but he's going to use Lick right back. Okay. You know, this morning I was laying in bed, and I'll tell you what, like, we were sitting there, and Daisy does what she does and throws her foot full force in my face and scratched it. I just have this annoying like itch on my nose where she scratched it. I'm just like, ugh. You're no doll. Yeah, you got that right. I ain't no doll. I actually have no idea where I'm going here. I'm kind of just playing it by ear. Oh, okay. Well, we're making progress. Surprisingly, we're making progress. Did you know a certain type of move has no effect against our beloved fairy type moves? Well, yeah, or fairy type Pokemon. Yeah, dragon type moves literally do nothing. What do you want me to do? Slurpuff. I love Slurpuffs. Once again, it's just like a fun Pokemon. Like, I'm so glad they added like the entire like fairy type. I felt like the type that should have been here from the start, and they just never put it in for some reason. And I really don't know why they never put it in either, because like they had to like even Gen 1, they would have had 2 or 3 like fairy type Pokemon there. Like, Mew could have been a fairy type, honestly. And I think he is, actually, isn't he? Maybe. I actually don't know. But, like, it's just, like, all those could have easily been. Like, Clefairy. Literally has fairy in the name, dude. What else is there? There's Jigglypuff. Yeah, Jigglypuff is there, too. And then Chansey. Like, that's 3 freaking fairy type moves, right? Or fairy types in Gen 1 alone. And then Gen 2's even worse. Speaking of Gen 2, oh my god, did you guys see that Giraffe finally got a evolution in the new game? Which I think is awesome, because I always loved Giraffe. I don't know why. Giraffe's been like a Pokemon that's just had a fun design, but always was too bad to use. But now it looks like he'll be useful. Oh, and here we go. We're at the gym already. Alright, so here we are, the gym. Actually, I have no idea what she has. I thought I looked it up. I don't remember what she has anymore, so that's unfortunate. Her eyes are spooky though. Look at those eyes. Oh my god. If it isn't a young trainer, so you've flown all the way through my gym, fluttering down to me on a fortunate wind, then I suppose you have earned yourself the right to battle. As a reward for your efforts, I am Valerie, who leads the fairy type gym. I hope your visit will prove entertaining to you. The elusive fairy types may appear frail as a breeze and delicate as a blossom, but they are strong. There's that banger again. Yeah, let's go. You're challenged by leader Valerie. Sent out Mawile. I forgot this is a fairy type too. Oh my god. Because it's also a dark type, isn't it? I thought it was a dark type too, dude. Well, if it's a dark type, so I can't use Ghost. Oh man, what do I use against it? You know, as dumb as this sounds, I'm gonna go Lizzie and use Fire Pledge just because it's probably our strongest move that we have right now until we get like Flamethrower or anything like that. I feel bad using Charizard so much, but I don't think I'm probably gonna use Charizard in any other like playthrough for a while, honestly, at least on the channel, just because it's kind of like a weird thing. Now, the thing with Charizard, this proves that Mega Evolution's not always effective here. If you Mega Evolve as Charizard, everything that they do that's a fairy type will immediately become super effective against you because Charizard evolves or Mega Evolves into a Dragon type. And Aurora Screw level 43, where everybody's learning. But it wants to learn, what Nature Power? What does Nature Power do? That's a normal type? Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna learn that. That's like such a, once again, like, I don't like situational moves like that just because it's like way too situational and like it's like, oh, you need to be in this specific thing or this specific setting to use it, and it's just kind of weird to me. I don't like it. And let's get Gooey back out on the field here. You know, I'd probably let's go Talonflame because Mr. Mime is part ice, so like, yeah, Talonflame Cookie will be able to like smash these guys. Speaking of Cookie, we have to do a lot of cleaning today. that like includes the pigeon cages. So it's probably all I'm gonna do after recording an episode or two here. I don't know if I'm gonna record another episode after this. I might record one later tonight, honestly, because I do want to like try and get caught up ahead, because we have somebody coming to visit this week. So like I'm not gonna have a lot of time to record. So I want, if I can record another one today and then record one tomorrow, I should be good for the week. And then after that, I've got to try and record 3 over the weekend next week to be ready for what's it called? The con that I'm going away to. Yeah, just go ahead and take down my special defense. Should I try acrobatics? Let's try acrobatics. I just want to see. I wonder how powerful it'll be. Might as well. Although I think I'm holding something. Yeah, I am. You know, I should have just used Flame Pledge, but once again, I like to show off different Pokemon. I don't want to just be a Charizard playthrough. Dude, do not use your Hyper Potion, dude. What are you doing? Oh, well. We got time. Oh, man, that's not doing a lot. Although my speed... Oh, the light screen wore off. That means we can just, like, destroy him now. Yeah, that light screen was really protecting him, huh? I may have to switch out here. This is not going well. Let's try one more thing. It says light screen. Did you like have to like 2 light screens on? He did. That son of a boo. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. We can one-shot him with our flame charge. Dude, do not use Hyper Potion again. What are you doing? You're delaying the inevitable. Mr. Mime's barely even like a fairy type. Mr. Mime is barely a fairy type. Like, change my mind. I'm just gonna max out my speed here, you know? I'm gonna make it so I just always go first. That is one of the nice things of flame charges that does raise your speed. Like, he can keep lowering my special defense all at once, but like I said, I've got like 30 plus like full restores. I want to see him try and take down my whole team. Although I am running out of flame charges, so I hope this takes him down. A crit? Maybe a crit? No crit, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Fantastic. Always... Okay, well, this is it. Say goodnight. Because this light screen wore off finally. Why was that so difficult? Why was that such a difficult Pokemon? That should not have been that difficult. Hey, Lazy Gray level 46. Alright. I was about to send out Sylveon, so I'm surprised we have not seen a Sylveon yet this playthrough. Sylveon, in my opinion, is probably one of the coolest evolutions we've ever gotten since Gen 2, honestly, with Umbreon and Espeon. But like, Sylveon is just an absolutely like it's just a Pokemon that's just literally fun to look at. I don't even know how to put it. Unfortunately, as far as it being fairy, I have no idea what I'm going to use against it, because literally nothing is going to be effective against it. My best bet here might just be go Slippy and use Surf, honestly, as bad as that sounds, or Water Pledge. So I'm just going to go ahead and give that a shot here, because Slippy at least won't be super effective against Slippy, but if I throw out Lizzie right now, I'd probably be dead in like 2 moves, because it knows this thing. I know it uses the move Moonbeam, which is absolutely insane damage. It's like actually one of the strongest moves you can get in this generation too, and they kind of did that on purpose too, because of the fact that like they wanted you to think that was such a it was such like a weak oh my god, it was such a weak type, which like when you look at fairies, they kind of are weaker Pokemon. Oh, Dazzling Gleam too. Wait, super effective against Slippy? What the? What is he that's super effective? Whoa. Oh, he's pretty dark. I'm dumb. Anyways, we should be able to take him out. Yeah. I mean, she had no Hyper Potions left, so it's kind of a good thing we used Town Flame on Mr. Mime there. And Gooey grew like no levels either. Like everybody else grew like 10 levels this thing. I hope the sun is shining tomorrow. That would be a reason enough to smile. Wow. What a way to look at it in your alien ass eyes. Yes, that was a fine battle. I shall reward you for this great victory. This is the fairy badge. It is yours now. Its beauty is captivating, is it not? Ah, do forgive me. I was captivated so captivated I forgot a moment that it is yours. Yeah, there it is. What cool badge design. I love all the like 3D badge designs. I'm glad they do that now. Like even so in Shield they do that. It's like, oh man, it's so nice. Fairy Badge will endear any Pokemon up to level 80 to you. Yes, even those Pokemon that you receive from others will obey you. I also wish to award you this TM. Please consider a personal gift from me. Dazzling Gleam, which we have no fairy type Pokemon, so nothing's really gonna be useful for it. What's this curious feeling? I can't seem to recall any longer which move is contained in that TM. I hope you might forgive me. My designs are said to be rather mystifying. Do you agree with that? I've always wanted to be a Pokemon, you see. That desire is my inspiration and what I try to achieve by designing, and yet, the only time I feel I am truly one with Pokemon is when you are embroiled in desperate battle. I wonder why that is. Could it be? Never mind. Now that whole theme that she was talking about right there with like wanting to be a Pokemon actually comes into play like genuinely the next, oh, I need to go on the green one, duh. Actually comes into play the next generation of Sun and Moon, which I will not be let's playing anytime soon because I do not like that generation much at all. I do like the idea of doing things other than gyms, but what they give you in place of it is actually like garbage. I hate the trials. Lavera City Gym, certified trainers, ya boy. All right, let's go outside and get our freaking hologram. Hi, King. Oh, no, somebody's actually just here. Oh, it's Shauna and the other one. That's a fairy badge. So cute and sparkly. You know what? We're going to try toward the Pokeball factory. Come with us. I'm interested in Pokeballs because they're used to catch Pokemon. Well, no crap. To put it another way, I'm utterly fascinated by them. You know, that's true. That is where we're going next episode. But for now, I'm going to say thank you all so much for watching. And as always, I will see you next episode where we get to tour the Pokeball factory and see where we get all these Pokeballs from that we used to throw these mythical creatures and shove them inside and use them for battle. A pull like that doesn't sound that good. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'll see you in the next episode.